Hey you guys, Lacey and Steve from Duo Reacts. Thank you so much for stopping by.
And watching Better Call Saul.
Season 2, Episode 3.
Amarillo by morning.
Have no idea what that is. Apparently
They
a song.
took my saddle in Houston. Broke my leg in Santa Fe.
Oh my god, here we go. So yeah,
Lost my wife and girlfriend.
Okay.
Somewhere along the way.
He'll keep going, trust me.
Amarillo.
Amarillo.
Slippin' Jimmy is doing fine. He's in the office.
He's doing just fine.
He's got a big cushy job.
Yes.
And I have a feeling he's gonna F it up. So
somehow, I'm sure. But yep, I'm excited to get into it. We will go ahead.
Love the show. We love this show, and thank you so much, Sue, for this show. We love you very much, and I'm ready to
get her done.
Get it on like motherfucking Donkey Kong.
Let's do it.
Steve and Lacey, Amarillo by morning. Yeah.
Is this the same song?
Nope.
Okay, I was gonna say if you got that lucky, I'd be like, what the shit? If you happen to sing the same song.
Look at that Tech Shram.
Sorry about the hiccup, folks. Won't be long. You got 5 minutes.
Is that because he's not allowed at
on the property
anymore? My name's Jimmy. I tried to visit you at Sandpiper, but they wouldn't allow me. I saw your bus broken down. Here you are. Lucky me.
Luck. That's what it was. It was luck.
Hey everyone, my name's Jimmy McGill. I'm an attorney at law, but don't mind me. Just talk amongst yourselves. We were looking to help any Sandpiper residents who may have been overcharged. Now, does that ring a bell?
Oh, maybe. Was it yellow?
Canary yellow. I picked that color myself.
Canary yellow.
What are you talking about? Who took Almamay's money?
Well, good
old
question.
people are
They're
always
all
wanting
about-
over here.
Yep, that's why he's talking as loud as he is.
Let's say you're out on a date with your boyfriend. You do have a boyfriend, right? You don't? Come on. Almamay's holding out on me. You have a nephew?
Yes, Steve.
Okay, Steve. Is he a good guy?
He's very good.
Damn right.
So let's
Damn
say
right
you
he
and
is.
Steve. Well, naturally, you send your nephew Steve to talk to the manager. The manager corrects the mistake. And nothing makes me sadder than to see people of the greatest generation getting overcharged by some great big company, even if it was an accident. Now,
Fix it.
well, sometimes it's just easier if you get your nephew Steve to go take care of it for you.
Because Steve's a good guy.
Yep.
I want you to think of me.
Think of me
Georgiana,
as your nephew
there,
Steve.
Georgie girl. Thank you.
Oh, look at this.
Yep.
You are a slick son of a bitch.
Slick.
Thank you so
Yep.
much.
Because old people, I mean, they want it right. They want it, I mean,
They want things done right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
if they know
I
they're
think that's anybody.
being overcharged, we want our money back. That's only fair.
It's only fair.
How about we move on to client outreach?
Jimmy, I think that's you.
You still with us? I'm going to save you from having to brag. Over 200 new Sandpiper clients signed over the past 3 weeks. Well done, Jimmy.
Thank you. Thanks, Cliff.
Well done.
Right now, we're
Excellent. Look forward to the next report.
I
On to a
bet.
steadier wicket.
Sorry, before we move on, I'd like to go back to client outreach just for a moment.
Of course you would. Okay.
Looking over these really astonishing results, Jimmy. Incredible.
Yes.
Your last trip to Amarillo, you came back with 22 new clients.
24.
24. I'm
24.
confused. How many people out there actually responded to our direct mailer?
1.
Oh, right. Yeah. You got 24 new clients from this one response?
Well, you're welcome. I mean, what? Is there a problem?
May have been some solicitation involved.
Chuck,
I'm sure that Jimmy, if you could clear this up, that would be helpful.
I've visited more than my share of retirement homes. Word gets around real fast. They heard the scuttlebutt before I crossed state lines. And I certainly didn't have to go knocking on any doors.
I mean,
and is it any surprise that they want to speak with
they
the
were
guy who's there to show
overhearing,
them they may have money
right?
coming their way? I should have done better.
Makes sense. Howard?
Chuck?
It makes sense. You
We
okay
can
with
move
that,
on.
Chuck? We good? He's
Coordination.
almost like
I believe that's what
disappointed
it was.
that he
That's
couldn't.
right.
Brian and individually, it makes sense to designate someone
But
to handle the scheduling. What I'm proposing is that we create a small team at D&M
Oh,
dedicated specifically
nope,
to coordinating
not
all
today,
elements of the
apparently.
individual action.
Okay.
Hearing-
I have to think about that interaction right there. What?
Kim, where can I get a copy of that Niederman deposition?
Okay,
Wow.
we'll talk about that later.
Kim's upset with him.
Because she thinks
'Cause she knows-
she knows how he.
Man, do you
Right.
need
Yeah.
Chuck in there?
What happened to Texas?
Nothing.
I put myself on the line to get you this job.
So what, you threw me a bone?
No, asshole. You know I
Butthole.
believe in you.
So don't make me look
You
like
know
an
I think
idiot.
You can do this job.
You can. You really can.
Please, you just have to do it right.
I thought he did good. He found a way to talk to his client.
He talked to it,
spoke,
even though
spoke loudly. Carry on. You know what I mean? He covered his track.
he covered his track that he
Make
was
sure-
But it
talking
was a fine
only to
line. It
her,
was a
and
very-
then he was approached by another person that said, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah.
And then everybody was starting.
To jitter.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
he was.
Why don't you get
Yeah.
his foot a
He wasn't approaching the other people really until they. Yeah.
His way of getting on the bus was the.
Now that's the problem. Yeah. Although he probably could have just gone in the restaurant too, right?
I was thinking the same thing.
Like they're all gonna
Just
sit
sitting there.
right around each other and
As you
say,
get
"Hey,
through the
it's
next month.
funny to
Can't
find
stop
you
him
here,
from being in a
Alma."
public
Yeah,
place.
right.
Something up? Feels like something's up.
No, it's.
She's stressed, buddy.
Last 2 nights I heard gunshots.
You call the cops?
Yeah.
I'm staying here tonight.
Please don't make me sorry.
Bad
Thank you.
neighborhood? What?
Didn't look like it from the outside, but that's not.
Two
But-
nights
but-
in a
but-
row
but-
hearing gunshots. I would
When he
think
pulled up
that
outside, it didn't look like it. But you don't know.
you never know,
yeah.
right? But he's of course gonna, yeah.
Once
said
he has it in his
He's
head,
not the worrying kind, but really he kind of is.
That would worry.
Colorado Springs.
283 residents, and we sent out 283 mailers.
Yeah, and how many response cards came back?
0.
0.
that
Are they keeping them from the residents?
that's what I'm thinking. That's a lot of mailers not to get anything
Not
back.
to get
but
even
but
just one.
some people may throw them away, but still some.
TV commercial. They always leave 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. free. Murder, She Wrote. It's been in syndication since like the 1850s.
Murder,
And let me
She
tell you,
Wrote.
when that thing comes on, it draws the blue hairs.
We ran a commercial a few years back. It's not exactly my go-to, but generally speaking, I'm open to it.
This guy's pretty
Great.
decent. I
Yeah.
like him. He
Safe
loves.
He likes the idea, like we've done it once before. I don't like to have to do it, but I'm open to it.
Jimmy has his ear. He believes in him. I mean,
Yeah.
it seems.
I like that guy. He
I do
seems
too.
pretty cool and open to things.
Yeah, I like him too.
Okay, so this must have been the last one they did.
I remember these.
Mesothelioma. Saul's like, no, I think we need something a little bit more Saul.
I don't.
A little boring, but I could see how something targeted, like, are you a Sandpiper
Cliff signed off on
Crossing
this.
resident?
The
You know,
partners were very happy.
What do you think?
I think
Sucks.
whatever happened to showmanship.
Mm.
We open on Granny, and she is rock. The camera moves towards her.
Dolly?
A dolly. Good.
You didn't ask for a dollar.
Gotta ask, dude. Dolly's extra.
It's true. Stay with me. She's rocking, shivering, clutching, tattered shawl. They turned the heat off on her. These evil bastards.
They're
She's
so
cold
evil.
and hungry. She's friendless. This is heart-rending stuff, man.
No one wants to see Grandma.
So that's it? Old lady in the chair? It's your commission.
Does anybody like you?
No.
I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. McGill.
Oh, it's this lady. She got all dressed
I'll
up.
be damned. He's using the lady with the figurines that he wrote the will for. I knew it. I knew he'd be. I knew.
So he's just gonna like sit out in the car.
Yep.
Yep.
He's all about sandwiches and bringing his lunch, isn't he?
Yep.
It's like a very nice
It
neighborhood.
doesn't look like a dangerous neighborhood. It looks just fine. Is that really
newspapers? Is that news? That's a newspaper.
Yeah, but why is it
Making that lot of noise? I guess it would if you were close, like if it's a thick one. But
if you're close? But
it sounds like a freaking phone book hitting the ground.
And now he has to go to work. No sleep for you. Not right now.
Hey, honey, what's happening? What's wrong? What happened?
Okay.
Right in the yard?
Right. Right in the yard. Well, I guess
Where's
that...
Kaylee?
She's at school. It's right up there. You do see it, right?
I see it. What time did you hear the shots?
2:13. It was 3 of them. It was exactly like last time.
You think maybe it's possible that you dreamed it?
Didn't dream it, Mike. Because I didn't sleep a wink last night.
Tell her.
Okay.
I mean, I was here and you weren't.
I believe you. All right. That's it. We're getting you and Kaylee out of this house. End of story.
I guess he doesn't want to make her look stupid or crazy.
No,
or
she wants out of that house.
She wants out of the house, so he's using it as an excuse to get her in a better place.
No, he'll do anything she says.
You ever wonder about these things?
Even if she's lying about it.
This.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't think she's lying. I think she's hearing
All right,
what
stop.
she's
All right,
hearing.
all right, pause it. Let's talk about this for a minute. She was playing him. I'm telling you, she was playing him. You can. That's how I feel, because she said she heard gunshots. He stayed there overnight. She says she calls him at work and says, "Come here now. You got to see this. I heard it at 2:13 last night. 3 shots just like before, and look, it hit my house." He was sitting there. He knows that it never happened. The only thing that happened was newspapers hitting the ground.
And that would have been like at like 5 or 6, like
Early in the morning. He was
Right.
there all night. I mean, he was there. He was there. He was
Yeah.
there at that time in the morning. Nothing happened. And he knows no shots because he was sitting to see the house and in the vicinity so he could take action if needed. So what she did is she called him at work and says, "Come over." He comes. And she doesn't really say it, but says, maybe, you're dreaming it, or maybe, and she goes, "No,
because I didn't sleep
a wink last night, and I was here and you weren't." And
she
so,
wouldn't let him stay the night because
instead of him breaking her story, okay, he's like,
just give her what she wants.
"We're going to get you out of this house." And she's like, and she didn't say a word, and she kind of shook her head yes. So of course he's going to do whatever he can for her, because that's his commitment to her and Kaylee.
Okay.
Kaylee, right?
Yeah, I think
Kaylee.
so. Yeah.
Okay.
I understand that now.
Something's going on. I don't know why she wants out of the house.
Right. I don't know why she wants out of the house, and I guess that's why I was so against, like, maybe she believes what she believes. She thinks she's hearing what she's hearing, and she's just panicking and,
There's one of two things here. Either she's using him to get into a better house, better neighborhood, and wants to get away from there, or she's mental, and it's one or the other. And I haven't really decided, because she is really shaken up.
She seems like she's really shaken up by it, so that's why I'm like, she thinks she's hearing what she's hearing, So she's convinced herself in her head that this is a bad neighborhood and she needs to get her and Kaylee out of there, when really she's just over exaggerating what really happened.
She's
know what
moved
I mean?
once from the city to here, right?
Yeah, because of what happened, because of her husband and all that. But she might not be handling the whole not having her husband around and all that as like kind of a little bit of paranoia, maybe.
We'll have to see. I'm not. I feel there's something more to the story, and she's either using him or she's trying to escape. Something's up. Something's not right.
Okay. And it very much
there's a rat
might be the case
in the woodshed.
All right.
And we need to figure out what it is.
With the place.
Does that make sense?
No shit.
Yeah.
Gotta say, I will miss the nail salon's vibrating chairs.
Well, for you, I can make any chair in this place vibrate. You ready for this? Here goes.
Oh, is this
You're 86
he's
years
done?
old, you're resident
Okay.
of Sandpiper, Colorado Springs. You just finished your afternoon snack, lime jello.
Lime, got it. And commercial.
My husband and I scrimped and saved for so many years. They told me they'd take care of everything, but all my money was gone. How could that be? Where did it go?
For a free consultation, call the law offices of Davis and Maine.
I loved it.
I thought it was good.
It wasn't.
It wasn't over.
You made that?
Flashy or like crazy.
If I were an 86-year-old Sandpiper resident, I'd be dialing.
Yep.
Yes. Up top.
Good deal.
And all made in accordance with the rules and regulations.
There you go.
You may get a little tonight.
Yeah, she's proud of that one.
Cliff Maine was fine with us.
Why wouldn't he be?
He was fine, but he did say we'll talk next week. Let's hope that Jimmy doesn't jump the gun here. I get the feeling like he's going to jump the gun.
That was just a recording. He hasn't done it.
Yeah,
so.
but the look on his face was kind of like, and the way he
He's
was like, well,
worried.
I'm in charge of the department. Like,
Colorado Springs, Colorado. I'd like the number for KKTV Channel 11. Omar, what's the cutoff for FedEx? I need to get a package out. 2 sweets.
Yep. He's going ahead with it.
What do you got from me?
Bodyguard job, $200. You want next level pay? You gotta do next level work.
Give me the bodyguard job.
$200 ain't gonna get a new place to live. Ring, damn it, ring. I'm sure it'll ring. Somebody's bound to call. Maybe they're waiting for after the show is done, right? I'm not gonna miss my Murder, She Wrote. What time is it? Is it 4? Oh, 6 calls, 7 calls. Yep.
Yes, ma'am. Are you currently a resident of the Sandpiper Crossing facility?
Oh, shit.
And tons. Now you just have to do that in every place where there's a Sandpiper crossing, apparently.
Well, Sandpiper's going to have to change their routine.
Yeah, right. No more Murder, She Wrote for you guys.
Yeah.
Something came in this evening, and it's definitely next level.
What's the job?
I asked. The guy wouldn't tell me. But whatever it is, it's serious money. He specifically asked for you.
And who's the guy?
To specifically ask for him.
Maybe it's,
Nacho?
I was thinking,
That's the only thing
maybe
I
it's
can think
the
of.
medicine guy.
Before or after?
Oh, next level pay though?
I don't know.
The only thing I can think
It's the
of,
first one that came to mind.
The
Knows
first-
that he's-
the first one that came to my mind was Nacho because he knows him. Who else knows him, right?
On the South Pole. They literally.
If I have to, I'll watch the next one.
No, put it down.
This hour?
Never too late for congratulations.
You ran a commercial without ever showing it to me, without first consulting me and my partners. Did you actually think that was gonna fly? Howard said you were a little eccentric. You didn't tell me you were a goddamn arsonist.
Arsonist?
I apologize. We got 103 phone calls today off a measly $700 ad by Nacho.
Tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock, my office. ourselves with the partners, and we want to see this thing.
Cliff, when you see this, I know.
Dang. He is pretty mad about that
Yeah,
when it
Cliff.
got you how many freaking clients? I
Yeah,
can
you
understand
too.
being a little upset,
Okay, see ya.
but so excited about.
Golden Boy.
I guess I don't understand the extreme anger about it. A little bit angry. You should have consulted me. Next time, please consult me. Show it to us, and we'll make a decision together. I get that. But how many clients did you get?
I didn't
because
realize
of
he
it?
was this unaware. When he takes an aggressive action or whatever, or
It comes back to bite him in the ass.
even though it was perfect, I thought.
Yeah, there's
Okay,
nothing wrong with
what
it.
is he doing?
It is,
This looks sketchy as shit.
Yeah, it does. Some abandoned,
Sketchy.
real sketchy, like chains or
Dude,
not
I
chains,
think you're
but,
totally right. I think you're right.
It's
I think
gotta
that's,
be, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Feeling cautious. You gonna tell me what we're doing here?
Yes, it
Yep.
Got
is.
a problem.
Okay. This problem, is it a who or a what?
There's a guy. I need him to go away.
So murdered. Okay. And it's over.
Wow, what a great episode! Another great episode.
Who does Nacho want killed?
Well, probably the boss.
Tuco. Tuco's his boss, right?
It would make sense. But
he wants, but he can't do it because Tuco's a part of the Salamanca family, right? Too important. So he can't do it, and he can have no association with it. Otherwise, guess who's next?
yeah,
That makes sense. Now, whether it's true or not, I don't know, but it makes sense. Oh,
but why?
Mike ain't gonna do that though.
But why?
I do not see him doing that.
Is Tuco?
Well, he's not gonna do it anyway. We know.
It's got to be
because
Tuco, though. I mean,
It's gotta be. Has to be.
well, it's the only connection we know.
But
he
then again,
has.
that's the only thing in our head that it could be somebody totally different.
It could be, but I'm gonna go with
I'm gonna go with that too.
yeah. Go with your gut.
We know it's not gonna happen because we know Tuco's still around.
Yeah.
For Breaking Bad. So what the hell?
Yeah. What?
What? Mike ain't gonna accept that job though, right? That's.
But going away could mean getting caught up.
Ooh, that's true. I need this person to go away. He
Could
didn't
be.
specifically say murder,
Could get
so
him for
maybe
drugs,
it
set him up, something.
somehow
Yeah.
to where he has to go away to
Yeah.
prison for 5,
or
10 years or whatever.
or if it's bad enough or whatever, deported.
Yeah, that could be it too.
You know, maybe.
So prison, deportation,
Or kill.
Or kill.
I don't think Mike will kill. Because
I don't think that's even going to be on his radar to kill.
No, unless he's brought to have to do it.
Unless he has to.
But I think his setup is,
especially at this point in the storyline where he's not really wanting to do any of this, but he's only doing it for the money.
right.
So.
And how does he justify it in his own head? I mean, other than I told her I would, and I have to
follow through.
Yeah, that's the only way I ever see him going or Breaking Bad is for her.
And for Kaylee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Period. That's only immoral.
He's going to go into this, I'm not going to kill him. I'm going to set him up, or I'm going to do something like that. And then
we always talk about the end of the show so much because they leave it on a.
I know, right?
And I'm like, I feel bad because there's so much in this that.
Yeah, like the freaking boss guy at Davis and Maine. Like, he hasn't seen the commercial yet, and I think that's why he's so pissed off about it, because you're representing my company in this commercial that I didn't even get to see.
But it makes you wonder who told or who set him off, or called and said, "Hey, your boy just did a commercial. Did you approve this?" So someone must think something about it.
As far as
I think,
how did it even get into your radar that this commercial was even out there, unless somebody came up to you and said, hey, did you see the commercial or something like that? You know what I mean?
well, as pissed as he was,
and he was pissed.
I have a feeling, as pissed as he was,
Chuck
that
maybe had something to do with it, but then how would Chuck know that there was a commercial? Because this is in a totally different state where this aired.
No, I think this.
Maybe one of the assistants or whatever that were answering the phones, or we don't know. We don't know how he
doesn't
knows,
matter, but it was highly successful. It was a good commercial, but Davison, Maine seems like a place that they are very, very strict on their image.
Strict on their image
Big
and
time.
what they all have to agree on something like this, which I get, I understand, but at the same time, like, take into account how many customers or how many clients you got because of that ad. Over 100.
Well, that are wanting the mailers, mailed out.
No, they're wanting an informational packet, meaning
That's what I meant. Mailer.
basically they've signed on as clients at this point. The mailer is just informing them of the issue or whatever. But yeah, keep that in mind in the back of your head that you got all these clients because of it in a legal way. And you, be upset about it, but also say, at least be a little bit happy about I don't know. Maybe I'm just reading too much into it.
Well, he does seem like a very stiff man that, he does
at times. There's other times where he's cool and open.
I think he wants things by the book, and he said it sounds, he's trusted, Saul so far.
Right.
And this, what he did here, but if he would have knew how Saul got on the bus, if he would have known,
he wouldn't have been happy with that probably.
No.
Because he likes things done in a very specific way.
That's the way I'm reading it.
Yeah, and when
I think I'm reading right.
And when he said to him, sounds like something we could do. I've done it before. I don't like to do it all the time, but it might work. We'll talk next week.
Yeah, we'll talk.
That was not an go ahead and do it. It was
that wasn't even a yes on.
It could be. We could. I'm open to it. Not yes, do it. And
that's where he overstepped.
And then immediately I start thinking in my head, I know Jimmy, he's going to push the envelope.
I think number one was he wanted something big to happen, that he did. You know what I mean? He's owned this thing and put a stamp all over it, and this is his way. And it's the right way.
It's an okay way. His problem was he should have okayed it with all of them first.
I want to see his thinking after he sees it.
Right.
I'm interested in seeing his reaction.
Is he going to be upset about the old woman and not the whole just words on a screen, like Star Trek or Star Wars in it up the screen or however it is.
Yeah.
Which I feel like in my head, I'm picturing him not liking the commercial. Even though there's nothing wrong with the commercial.
Right. Yeah, you and me would agree with Saul on this. But
yeah.
But then again, when you run a tight firm and it's ran successful and you're as big as they are, apparently.
Yeah.
They don't get there because
they want things done their way.
Yep.
Not your way, their way.
And when it's out of the box or someone comes unhinged in their eye, that could be an issue. It's interesting. I want to see what happens on the next one. I
want to see what the whole Mike and Nacho.
But the other thing is,
and then that.
He made it sound like it was a good conversation when he was hanging up in front of.
Yeah, he didn't want Kim to know that he was in big trouble because
she's so proud of him, and he doesn't want where Davison, Maine doesn't want a tarnished image. Jimmy doesn't want a tarnished image with Kim. And he wants to prove his brother wrong. He wants to show that he's doing everything by the book. And this was his grand opportunity to do something the right way, but then they're pissed at him because he
didn't okay it with them first, basically. And I think he just got overexcited about it and like, well, we need to air this like soon, and every time I go to talk to him, he's busy, and you know, like, I'll just go ahead and do it. He said I was in charge.
He found a way around the
He found a way
Slip and Jimmy
around it in his own head, but really, if you have to be considerate of the partners and of them and whatever. I get that, but
I have a feeling that this
I don't think he's going to get fired over this.
No.
I do think that he's going to be like reprimanded, and maybe they'll say, "Oh, it's not that bad." This is in my head. They're going to say, "It's not that bad, but we want it to be this way."
Slip and Jimmy is not one to back down from a test. We've seen it.
Yep.
I mean, he has finagled his way to where he is right now through a lot of shit already.
A lot of shit, a lot of circumstance, a lot of luck. And then he gets this amazing job, and he immediately is not working well with others, I guess you could say. He is, but at the same time, he's in his head, he wants to do it the way he wants to do it.
Right.
And
right.
He's not used to working at a firm where you have to make decisions as a team.
Well, we do know that in Breaking Bad, he's totally on his own.
Yep.
So, if that tells you...
That tells me a lot about what's happening now.
Davis and Maine wasn't...
Davis and Maine ain't gonna like how Jimmy does things. Because Jimmy needs to work on his own, in my opinion.
And I think Davis and Maine is the type of place that would probably let him go right away.
Oh, I'm sure they're going to let him go. I think after this, they might, like, maybe put him on, like, a watch or, like, a probation or, like, this is your one chance or, something like that. But then something's going to happen at some point. Now, what that is, I don't know.
I keep thinking more and more
You're thinking that this, what happened here, is going to get him potentially let go.
Yeah,
I don't know,
because they seem like a firm that you kind of flow with the.
He did seem pretty upset about it.
He was pissed.
He was pissed.
I could tell.
But
he just looked like he was angry as shit.
I feel like when all the partners are in there and like they're talking, like I feel like they'll.
I don't know.
They're not. I don't feel like they're gonna fire him, but I don't know. We'll have to see. Thank you guys so much.
Good episode. Loved it.
Yeah, for watching this episode with us. Please leave a like on this video. Leave your comments and questions down below. Make sure you subscribe if you're not already. Share the video and bang that bell. And we hope you guys all have an amazing and awesome day.
Yes. Hope amazing happens to you. Amarillo by morning. Peace out.